2:33 a.m., when the world is cloaked in shadows and silence, I found myself rising from the warmth of my bed, the coolness of the floor sending a shiver through my bare feet. My throat was dry, and I craved the refreshing taste of water, a simple act that would soon unravel into something far more sinister. The room was still, an enveloping quiet that felt almost palpable. The only sound was the soft creaking of the house settling, a melody of solitude. I padded softly across the room, glancing at the mirror that hung on the wall, its surface gleaming dimly in the faint light seeping through the curtains. But as I walked past, something tugged at my consciousness, an inexplicable tug of dread that urged me to stop. I hesitated, my heart thudding in my chest, and stepped back to face my reflection. There I stood, looking back at myself. Tousled hair, weary eyes, the familiar contours of my face. Yet behind me lurked a presence, something uninvited, unsettlingly still. My breath caught in my throat as I tried to comprehend the figure looming just beyond my shoulder. It was there, so close, as though it were poised to step into my world any moment. A wave of goosebumps prickled my skin, and I felt the urge to flee. But instead, I felt anchored to that spot, my gaze fixated on the glass. I took a deep breath, steeling myself, and slowly turned my head. The room behind me was empty, only the faint outline of the bed, a chair, and the shadowy corners that seemed to stretch into infinity. I exhaled a shaky breath, relief washing over me momentarily. Yet as I returned my gaze to the mirror, that relief turned to ice. The figure had vanished, slipping away like mist. But there I stood, frozen, my heart racing. Then, as if mocking my disbelief, my reflection moved. It smiled, a slow, deliberate curl of lips that didn't mirror my own shock or fear. I remained still, feeling the ground beneath me begin to blur, as though reality itself was fracturing. The reflection's eyes glinted with a gleam of mischief, and in that moment, I understood that whatever had stood behind me was not gone. It had merely found a way inside. As the air thickened with an unshakable tension, I finally broke the silence that enveloped me. "What do you want?" I whispered, my voice trembling, echoing into the empty room, seeking answers that danced just out of reach. In that dark hour, the line between the known and the unknown blurred, leaving me entangled in a web of fear and intrigue. My heart pounded, not just from fright, but from a burgeoning determination to confront the shadows lurking both behind me and within myself. Whatever had emerged that night, I knew I had to face it, for the whispers of the night would not let me rest until I did.